And next thing you know, he in fear of his life, or, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
You are really giving voice to the Brandon haters out there, because they it's a very real establishment of people out there.
I'm looking at you like, we got a dude that's literally on some, I want to get people out the building. But who the is he?
Okay, but you're saying he wants to get people out the building when, from my perspective,
who is he?
Their first argument wasn't really like, it's not like he was the one who really created this crazy sense of animosity. And then keep in mind, yes, somebody got out the building, but that person pulled a knife and spit on him. But I love how you are so focused on trying to turn him into the bad guy.
Let's keep it real. If dude wouldn't have started snitching on camera.
Wait, what?
Ain't no wait, what? He started, nobody ever seen the knife on camera.
The security also saw the knife. And
that's the security.
As well as multiple other people.
No, that's the security, allegedly. Dude started screaming, he got a knife, he got a knife, he got a knife. You eliminate that, that shit ain't on the audio, you gonna deal with it a little different. You would have tripped to spitting. But if dude put you in a situation where you had to do what you did, you had to.
If he didn't say it in the video during the podcast, then I would have heard about it from the security and multiple other people.
No, I'm not saying you wasn't gonna hear about it.
Right.
Hearing about it internally is one thing, but the audience hearing it.
So it's snitching even if you're on camera while you're snitching. So if somebody walks in right now and starts shooting at you, and I say, he's got a gun, that's snitching.
Yeah, you tell it.
I mean, what even is telling it? You got this ridiculous of a definition.
If you said, oh my God, Greg, don't shoot.
Right.
And I get hit. I'm in the hospital. I'm going to tell you, edit that shit out.
Well,
if Greg is a Chinese dude, they going to say, did you see the dude who shot you? Yeah, I seen him. He got a description. He was 6'5". He had dreads.
Nigerian.
Black dude. Yep. Nigerian. That's it. If they say, well, we found out later on you was lying, I'm going to tell them, well, shit, maybe because I got shot, I was shocked. But dude, listen, shout out to Brandon for who he is. But he's a smart dummy to me. He's a book smart dude, but he don't have the street common sense I have. I see what it is. He wants to use everybody to take his step up. That's cool. You didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. We just all who the we are.
Literally every day on Clubhouse, you're just using other people to
I don't.
Gain your way up the ladder.
No, I don't. We
okay,
go off,
what else are you doing in there?
I don't. We go off strictly what's on the internet. We go off
and whatever you can dig up.
No, if I got some exclusive shit, I got some exclusive shit.
Yeah. So that's today. Not going by what's on the internet.
I got some more exclusive shit today on what's the dude name? From New York, the rapper dude. Max B.
Why? But everybody has to get taken down. Why Max B?
His brother called me.
And said what?
He ratted on him.
Not the wave god.
You want me to play it? He's sending me to work.
Sure, why not?
He's sending me to work.
Are you familiar with Max B's case from back in the day?
I'm familiar with it now.
I'm pretty sure he sent his brother to go rob a girl. The girl's brother came home, or not brother, but her boyfriend came home while he was in the process of...
No.
They killed him.
Went. It was a chick who met some dudes at a club, went back to the hotel with him.
Right.
Had a little money, they had whatever going on.
She reports it to Max B.
She let it to Max B.
Yeah.
Max B let his brother know, allegedly, Pooh Sims or some shit like that, right? So Pooh and the chick double back.
Right.
She had a key. So when she get there, the key don't work. They gang entry going there. Whatever she said was there, what nothing there but a laptop, $800. Right? They smoke them up. They kill somebody up in there doing a robbery.
Because, somebody tries to intervene. Yeah,
right? Everybody get away. Max B get questioned.
Mm-hmm.
He tells him what club that the female works at and what project building she live in.
Oh.
He identifies the chick. They snatch the chick. The chick then identifies Pooh Sims. Right? Max get like 75, 80 years. Pooh get like 100, 125.
Right.
The chick do like 10, 12. She home.
And for people out there, keep this in mind in case you're ever thinking of involving yourself in a murder conspiracy. Max B did not go on the mission. He just provided the information about the target to his brother.
So here it goes. Time goes by, Max get a time to, from like 80 to 20 or something like that.
Yeah, they're chopping it down.
So this when it comes to me. So we running it. We see where we got the paperwork because we found an appeal where he gave him the information on the chick. That was a violation. We seen that. But then it was a sealed file, right? I said, so something in this sealed file. They're claiming he got his time knocked down because of the inconsistency of counsel, right? So next thing you know, everybody always asks, Wack, how do you? They call me, right? I get a call from prison. Pooh Sims, who are you? I'm Max B brother. Okay, what's up, man? What you want? He said, man, they was telling me this, what you think I need to do? I said, this is a sealed file there, bro. I said, whatever secret's in that sealed file, only you can get it though, because you're in there, it's your case. This 6 months ago. He called me today. What's your address? What you got? He said, boy, Wacky was right. I said, what you mean? He said, when dude came back, he put everything on me. Said, I did everything. He put everything on me. That's how he got his time knocked down.
Wow.
Right? So he said, I'm sending you the paperwork so you have it. And boom, this just on the way to no jumper.
Wow.
Look, this shit, man.
Okay, so the new information you about to send me I done forgot that nigga name. What's his man name again?
I'm a mail it to you. I'm a mail it to you, man, and then I'm gonna definitely give you a call, and we definitely gonna figure this out. I gotta call my lawyer real quick before he leaves.
Okay, yeah. So this Pooh, look. So you saying the new information he gave them, they can use against you if you go back on appeal, overturn it. They can use the new information to rebook you.
Yeah, they can use the new information because this is testimony that he gave them when he went back and got resentenced. So you know. This shit crazy, man.
All right, well, send me
for some shit I ain't do. You know I ain't did it, man. And he gonna go lie to these people, man. So I'm gonna definitely shoot you the information.
Send me that new work.
Shoot you the information.
Send it to me, bro.
I got you, so we can.
So they called me.
Wow, what a crazy ending to that
Everybody
story,
calls me. The other day, the Larry Hoover people called me. They called me.
Calling Wack 100 on your own brother, pretty wild. Pretty spicy work right there.
He said in the work, he said, Wack, you was right. So he got the sealed file work.
Wow.
He says, it says in the paperwork, Max B telling them, could you seal this file? I'm a rapper to hurt my career.
Wow. That's
so when he sent the work, he sent the work.
I hope that's not true.
These days it's just content.
Doesn't look great, yeah.
It's just content.
Damn.
I mean, look, I tell people it's just, after this whole ordeal, because me and 1090, we battling.
What are you guys battling about?
Well,
free Max B, even if he told.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, man.
Let him out.
Free all the PCs because they deeper than the GPs.
But man,
the GPs need help up in there.
He's not going to have a warm welcome in New York.
The GPs need help.
If all that pans out, he's not going to have a warm welcome when he gets home.
The homie Scando, you know what he told me?
What?
He said, bro, we on a 180. He said it was 140 of them, I guess, on one side. They moved, this is general population. They moved 80 of them out. When they got up the next morning, they brought 80 PCs in and 60 general population in. You know what the 80 PCs told them?
What?
When the doors rack is on. When the doors rack, the 80 PCs took off on the 60 general populations. They rolled the general populations up, sent them to the hole, sent 60 more PCs and flipped the yard. Listen, free the PCs because the general population need help.
What is this story right here? I feel like you just went into a different story.
No, it's just real shit. The dude you saw hit Tory Lanez.
Okay.
PC.
Right.
Okay, so Max Bigavell, one of my favorite artists. We used to bump him like tough, especially out here on the West Coast too, even though he's from the East Coast. I'll say around them 2010s and below them. I don't know. I could be confusing the years up or something like that, but definitely down with Matt Bigavell. He had a lot of influence on Dipset, all that, wrote for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He just got caught up in that case. Now it's coming up they trying to put smut on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we not gonna do about Big Avail. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, I gotta see some proof or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough thinking like, you know, that was a lot. He got a lot. He got numbers for that because it's like on some home invasion type stuff allegedly, and he wasn't even there when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know, you can look that up in the Googles, do your Googles about Max B, you know what I'm saying? And it's been alleged that he's gonna come out soon, but you know, we just haven't seen any traction with that. So, you know, we're just gonna see how everything turns out. You know what I mean? First time doing the voiceover. So hopefully everything comes out clear, smooth. Max Big Avail, the Wave God, man. Make sure y'all tap into him. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? He's down, but he has a lot of music out. He taps in out here, California with San Diego, Mitchie Slick. Shout out San Diego. Shout out Mitchie Slick. You know what I'm saying? But Max Big Avail, you know, is this smut true or not? You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. Holla at me.
They come back richer than they was before. They get famous.
Very few examples of this.
Listen, the more high profile snitch you are, the more something's supposed to happen to you.
We were just having this conversation about Max B.
Bull is on the podcast.
If Max B did not, okay, he comes from a different world, and people are fascinated by him outside of his usual circle or whatever. But
I don't know.
We just had this conversation about Max B. I mean, Max B was going to have a hero's welcome. If what you're saying is true, Max B's return will be almost entirely destroyed.
Well, he sent the paperwork.
It will be nonstop. He will be a laughing stock. He will be a joke. People will spare no expense to absolutely shit down his throat.
I'm gonna be real with you.
That's just how this goes.
I'm telling you what his brother telling me, right?
Right. And
I'm still up in the air on when the paperwork comes, what I'm gonna do with it, because it's still a roadblock there for me.
What is the roadblock?
One of my comrades that's very close to him, and I'm gonna have to have that conversation with him. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If and when I had that conversation with him, he's from New York, very known rapper. When I had that conversation with him, and he tells me, "Wack, could you not expose that paperwork?" There's probably a good chance I'm not going to expose it.
See, you and 1090 are both compromised. You actually have that in common as well, because 1090 told me, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but he told me that he has information about a rapper. He made the video, and he was reached out to by the absolute top upper echelon of hip hop saying, "Can you please not put that video out?" And he abided by that.
Well, mine is just because it's a brotherhood with me and the individual. And my respect for him.
You need to be more principled.
No, my respect.
If you really believe that snitching is wrong, you need to actually be willing to destroy your relationships.
My respect for him is greater than my distaste for this dude. I don't really know him, right? I don't give a about him. If I ever seen him, it ain't finna be no what I don't know. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you know, I know what's happening with you. Either he gonna respect that or respond to that. But if I get the paperwork in hand and I read this work, unlike most situations where it's going up, I'm gonna call my brother that's from over there, and I'm gonna be like, bro, this is what it is. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it. When I tell him that, either he gonna tell me, Wack, shit, send it to me. Or he gonna be like, bro, could you leave that alone? And then at that point, you know, it's a lot of people I'm close to, bro, that if they ask me to leave something alone, I'll leave it alone. The Larry Hoover stuff, bro, I haven't put my team on going to find the work. I haven't.
And do you even know any GDs? You even like tapped in with anybody associated with that?
Yeah,
okay.
I know them. But a lot of the youngsters,
they don't give a f.
They don't give a. Have you ever asked them? About dude, they say some crazy shit.
I don't even have to ask. I already know that.
Yeah, they'd be like, what? We don't give, like, they don't care about none of that. What they stand for and representing ain't got nothing to do with it.
I mean, you're talking about somebody who's like 8.